If you're a software engineer who understands systems, you might have been trying to build systems that do not automate people's jobs. Nobody pays you to not automate their job. There are sometimes unions that have standards, and we have history to describe how unions have existed. I need money, and I've been practicing not doing desperate things, so I won't start doing desperate things, which has resulted in loss. And I believe we need to build structures so more people don't feel compelled to do desperate things. Book talk exists and is important. It is like bark. It is possible to tell a story with every digital property we have, and every story we tell with the digital properties we have might be a reason for someone to direct attention to our economy. I've been telling the story of lore.land for 2 years on TikTok. 2 years ago, almost, I launched the Kickstarter for TikTok. More than 2 years ago, I think, I launched the Kickstarter for lore.land. I believe it was more than a month before Splashy.ai was launched. And now I believe I'm going to celebrate the launch of Splashy.ai on April 21st. A productive publishing ecosystem can make $50,000 per novel per year. I'm describing that you can tell the story of each of your domains as long as you tell a story and you have enough content to do that. If you don't have enough content to tell a story for the domains you have, you won't be able to tell a story that people are willing to invest in. And down the line, there will be some wonder about where attention is grounded. So I do recommend telling the story on TikTok to be able to point to TikToks as seeds and also discuss which dimensions of reality we want to bring forward. Something to mind there is the dimensions we want to bring forward aren't necessarily the dimensions that stabilize other dimensions we recognize as what we want to bring forward. How do I say that? There's something about spiritual chemistry that we can mind, and the momentum of intent and which dimensions of relationship tend to be stabilizing. If you practice improvising videos, you can practice improvising a video and be distracted by someone reading software or you reading software. And you can associate that with documentation, and somebody who's reading documentation can listen to your videos and ask their language model if your video is about a particular subject. So eventually, videos like this can be companions for people who are exploring concepts.